What's up, YouTube? This is my 1vx Stamina Warden PvP build for update 43. Let's get into the character sheet. 33.6k stam, 21k mag, 23k stam, 4k weapon damage, 18% crit, 16k resistance, 1100 stam recovery, back bar, better resistance, a little bit more stam, then I'll buff up. Now I'm at 4,900 spell weapon damage, 30% crit, 36.6k health, still the same stam and mag. 22, I think it's 24, 25k spell and 25k back bar, 30k resistances on the back bar, 2600 crit resistance. Pen's a little low, but it gets higher. All right, let's get into the food and pots. So I got a detect pots, I got tri pots, I got regular removable pots, and then I'm running bewitched sugar skulls. And we'll get on to the first set, which is gryphons. So I have to give credit where credit's due. A subscriber of mine named Michael, which he'll be pinned. I'll get his @name and put him in the title somewhere. He told me to try this out, and I gave it a chance, and I really liked it. The set's really, really good, especially since I'm pairing it with how I have it paired. But the 5 pieces, you know, you got 2 crit resistance, you got weapon damage, and then you get minor force and minor expedition for 10 seconds. So it's like you're super fast, a little bit of extra crit damage, pretty good. And then my favorite set in the game is Wretched Vitality. You don't need it with no vampire, which I don't have vamp on. But I just like it for Xing, you know. I got a powered, sharpened front bar, powered for the extra heals because I run polar, and polar doesn't scale off of damage, so powered gives you a little bit more healing for it. And then I got a sturdy with a max stam glyph. And then I got escapist poisons. They're really good. Honestly, you can put whatever you want back here. You really don't use them that much as you think. Every once in a while I see someone stop moving and I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. But these were 999 and I made them like 3 weeks ago. So I'm at 907. So that tells you how much they really get used. And now Balorg's to staple. It's like one of the best Xing sets. You could run, I don't think I have blood spawn on me today. I don't, but you could put blood spawn here. I went impen I just think that impen's probably the best right now for me. You could probably put sturdy if you wanted. You could actually take off if you wanted to make the build better. You could change 2 of the impen pieces to whatever you want. I just want all impen, and my chest is reinforced impen on the shoulders, heavy. This is 4 medium. I believe it's 4 heavy, 2 medium, and 1 light. Impen, yeah, light belt with impen. Hands are medium impen. I want reinforced on the pants, which are heavy, and my boots are medium. If you want to be maxed out to what you want and have a little bit more of everything, a little bit more health, a little bit more mag, then make these triglyphs. I just let them stam. I didn't really, I don't really care that much. And then the mythic of choice is Sea Serpent's Coil. Yes, yes, I know. Slow Serpent's Coil by most, but with how I have it set up, I'm still pretty much getting to like 30% expedition, even with it up. So you're really not going to notice it. But I want one swift weapon damage. That's why I said Gryphons, wings. I'm already at 45%, and I'm still hitting, like, I think I'm still over with normal speed when everything's up. And then an infused weapon damage Gryphon's ring and a wretched ring infused. Now let's get into the skills. First one is Lotus Blossom. I love it. People don't like it. You don't have to run it if you don't want. It's up to you. I just think it's for a whole 60 seconds, I ain't got to worry about it. Plus, even though you don't think about it, light attacking gives you like 600 heals, but when you heavy attack, it's like 20, it's like half of that. So I mean, like you're getting decent heals from this, as much as you don't think with the, you know, with D-swing, light attack, medium weave, and stuff like that. You're getting good heals from it. So it's not that, but it is a flex spot. Executioner, gotta have it. Need an execute. Deep Fissure, staple. That's how I'm getting 26k pen. With this and Battle Lords, it's a death sentence sometimes. You can just burst people down real quick. D-swing, staple, love D-swing. I'm a D-swinger. My bad, but pun intended. I like D-swing. I've been running it for a long time now, and it's enjoyable. It's like one of the only old skills that kind of still works. It's spammable. Bird of Prey, like I said. Sea Serpent's Coil. Gryphons, 45%. You're already nullifying the it's already, you know what I mean, the speed's already gone, which is normal, but you know. Dawnbreaker. I love Dawnbreaker. Dawnbreaker in the whole group. It's just how it goes. Ice Fortress, procs Wretched, gives you minor protection. 30 seconds. What more can you ask for? Blue Betty. Blue Betty's it. Oh, and if you want to, you can move Blue Betty to where Lotus Blossom is, and you can put Lotus Blossom here if you're one of those like perfectionists that wants that 4 extra percent. That's up to you. You guys do what you want. I like this way. I play more defensive, so that's why I have it on my back bar. So when I'm kiting and stuff, I can hit this and still get healing and everything like that. Vines, it's vines. It's a flex spot. If you don't want to run vines and run a scribing skill here, be my guest. You can run whatever you want. I just am trying to stick to the purest on this build, like a pure, you know, Warden build. And then Polar Wind, I've always ran Polar Wind. I like it better. Then they nerfed the shit out of Arctic for whatever reason. But yeah, here it is. And then Vigor. Vigor's always going to be on an Exene build no matter what. And then Northern Storm, which Northern Storm is good, but you don't need it. Northern skill isn't going to make or break this, and if you really want to, you can use Spell Wall. I also like using Spell Wall. It's good. You got 7 seconds of making or breaking, you know, fighting people. So if you don't want to use Northern, Spell Wall is it, and I like Spell Wall a lot. I just haven't been running it because I fight outnumbered a lot, and Northern just seems better. So I'm going to do the CP this way. Through Superstars. That way, if anybody wants to take a screenshot of this too, you can see everything here. So my blue tree, I have resilience. That's why my crit resistance is so high. That's why I said if you want to switch a couple pieces out of resilience, since you have resilience now, you can at least keep yourself above like 2100 crit resistance. That way you're still above the 30 something percent, I believe. Master at Arms. I was gonna use the off balance one, but this is up all the time and it's only a 4% difference. If you want to use the off balance, might be my guess. It's up to you. Focus mending, because I like make sure my healing's good. That's how I tanky. That's how I can survive. That's fighting. That's outnumbered fighting. And then duelist rebuff for being a little bit more tankier. No vamp, trying to make it up somewhere. I mean, it's not a lot. So, you know what I mean? I'm still missing about what, 24%, but at least it's something. And then in the red tree, peace of mind. My recovery looks low, but when pot and this and wretched, peace of mind, survival instincts, and yeah, survival instincts, Pain's Refuge, like everything up, like your sustain is just good. You know what I mean? So I'm sitting, I think 2400 mag recovery with everything procced up, and like a 3k stam when I kill somebody. So there's a lot of recovery on this build. Survival instincts, everybody knows what it is. Pain's Refuge, I went for, like I said, more tankiness. And then celerity, like I said, with one swift, which is 7%, this is 10%. Speed, I'm still back up to around 20% speed even with Sea Serpent's Coil on. So it's, I mean, yeah, I'm still mobile. It's still got good mobility with Sea Serpent's Coil. If you want to, you can add another swift or run 3 swift if you want. It's up to, it's entirely up to you. I just chose to go for more damage because I you know, I kite around towers. I stay around LOS a lot more than most people. So that's why I said, you know, I got enough speed on the build. And then the green trees, whatever you want it to be. The only one you want is liquid efficiency and rationer, you know. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be looking on the lookout for my next 2 builds after this one. And peace.